Hello, it's Dag, and it's also Peep, and today has been a really fun, interesting day. I would tell you that I started my day off in a dentist chair, and I had two fillings repaired. So if you see me drooping on one side of my mouth, it's because I had dental work done this morning, not because I'm having a stroke in front of you. But if you do see me spilling coffee out of the side of my mouth, please let me know and I will mop up because I don't want to get coffee all over my poor cat that's sitting in my lap right now, too. So today, holiday is the International Mother Language Day. And it says, and I read this from a website, maybe, if it lets me. No, today is the Be Humble Day. And for someone that does streaming, I don't know. Am I supposed to be humble? I don't know. Are we supposed to be humble, Peep?
I don't know.
I don't know. Today is a day to focus a little bit less on your own greatness and a little bit more on the world and people around you. Okay. That works, I suppose. Kind of a weak holiday, but I'll take it. Okay, so that's the holiday for today. We are on... Where the hell are we?
Balmorra.
Balmorra, thank you. I should have recognized this. We are on Balmorra. And we are questing with our Imperial Agent and my bounty hunter. And we are doing the story quests. And I'm just waiting for Peep to show up and we'll go do some stuff and things. And hopefully pick up some better rocks. We'll see how it goes. So Peep, you said that there was a special thing that was available somewhere. I saw it in chat this morning and I had forgotten about it.
Oh, you can go claim your Darth Krovos. There's a code. It's a
decoration for your room,
for
right?
your stronghold. It's Darth Krovos, who's a character that sort of happens later in the stories. But
okay,
she's very cool, and so it's just go to SWTOR.com. It'll show you.
Okay, maybe one of these.
The code is LOTS Krovos or something. But
it's
it has it over there.
Capital LOT, capital S, capital KROVOS is the claim. And I will maybe I'll test out one of my other screens that I have that I've never used. I don't know. I don't think I have my browser up, but I might be able to go and try to see if we can get that to work. We'll see. Before the end of the stream, we'll try that. I'll try that. And here comes Peep. I see her headed this direction.
Why don't you come up to the Goran's outpost?
Okay. I gotta go around some.
For hitting the road anyway.
I take the elevator up to get there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the wrong way, of course. My jetpack, yay!
Displaying all authorized destinations. Travel route is confirmed.
I hopped on a taxi instead. I figured I'd be there.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I am at the... Oh, there you are.
Yep. All right.
Mill was talking about possibly rolling a trooper, a commando. So did you end up rolling one, Mill? There's a little bit of a delay between our transmission and the time he gets back, so.
Yep. Alright, we have to go
Oh, he's running him now. Cool.
defeat some stealth troopers. So, we're gonna go do that first, and then we'll do our class stuff. Stealth troopers! I hope, Millie, I hope you're not one of the stealth troopers, because we're just about to murder those guys. Oh, you know what? I went the wrong way.
I have no
Sorry,
idea
we have to go
what.
back up the ladder. We gotta go back up the chute. I went the wrong way. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Go the other way. Time to go murderate. Time to go murderate the stealthies. Alright, so what we gotta do is...
Kill all the refugees?
No. Gotta see if there's any stealth troopies here. There's nothing there, so we have to get these guys out of the way.
Oh, the auto
So that we
stealth.
can-
Okay.
And look for more stealth troopies. Oops. Stealth troopies. Nothing. We're murdering people so we can find other people to murder.
Yeah, that sounds effective.
There.
There's one guy.
Ah!
There's two of them. Hello.
Oh, these
Roasted.
agile
Oh, now we got.
got upset with us. Dead. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. XP.
Alright.
Murder or kill. Pillage.
I've already cleared this area. Okay.
How about down below?
Yep. Give it a check.
Let's see if there's anything hiding over here. Nope.
Alright, let's go over here.
Nope. Buzz wants back up in my lap, I think. You want back up or you want in your chair? Yes?
Come out, wherever you are.
He's like, now? Is this where you want to be? Not really. He'd rather
You
have
need to
mom.
get a desk bed for him. Have you seen those? The kitty desk beds? You just clamp it on to the desk and it has a stand and a kitty bed.
Oh, that's... Well, maybe after I move to my next spot. That'll be something I take a look at. We were talking about getting... Oh, yeah, okay. These guys, they like...
Buddha.
Hey, you left your speeder over here.
Check for baddies.
There's three more.
Awesome.
I like just blowing everything up. Kind of fun.
Alright,
We
you
got-
ready to... Oops.
I got 2 more I
Gotta
need
go
to
into
find.
this cave.
Like I said, I need to find 2 more guys.
Mhm.
Nothing there. Alright, let's try over here. Mako's fighting some more people? Or you're killing some more stuff?
Not just a pretty sidekick, Buster.
Nope, not here.
There's a little quest on the ground over here.
Yeah, on the speeder?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to find the other guys first. Already cleared this area. Okay, fine. Distress call interrupted. Intercepted.
Hit! Repeat! I'm hit! Meridian Grace is going down! Cargo's too important to lose. A gift from Ty Corden. List of major supply catches hidden before the occupation. Activating all droids on board. Now protect the data disk. We're not gonna make it.
I was going to say, is that you fighting, or was that the, from the quest?
No, that was me. I was just waiting for you to get through the quest.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I still need to find 2 more guys, so...
That's alright. I'll find 2 more guys. Come do your thing over here.
Might as well do one of these.
I'm having a hard time finding you on the map because I think some of the quest indicator thingies are covering you up.
They gotta be around here somewhere. Ah, I found them.
There they are.
Hello. Okay,
Is that it?
that's it. I got him.
Alright. Let's go into the cave. The secret of Cave 52. We will find out what it is.
Oh, I got a earpiece. Nice. Except you're in combat. Now I can do it. Yes. Put it on.
We gotta hit the button over here.
Just a pretty sidekick, Buster.
I love setting off the fireworks. It's fun.
Alright, you ready to push the button?
As soon as I figure out where you went to.
Behind you.
Down below. Okay. Push key.
I'm here. What do you need, Abracadabra? Hold on. How did you get in?
You know, what you rebels need to ask is, where can I not get in?
An Imperial. But not a grunt. Listen, the people in that complex aren't of any consequence, and are certainly no threat to the Empire.
This is only gonna get worse.
I'm telling the truth. They're Force sensitives, and the law on Imperial planets is all Force sensitives must be trained as Sith. If you don't train, you're executed as a potential threat, but not everyone would make it as a Sith. Some people discover their sensitivity when they're too old, or they just don't have the will. So they go into hiding with us.
What would you do with these washouts?
What would anyone do? We take them to Republic planets, get them a job farming dirt or making hyperdrives or whatever. But the Emperor keeps making laws that say they have to die.
Become leaders. They're supervisors. They elevate them.
If they are no threat, they have
They're the
little to fear
managers.
from me.
Are you serious? Your superiors would... Well, I won't tell them if you don't. Everyone in that cavern will have you to thank for their lives. We'll clear everyone out of the caves. It would be best if you could say you found nothing here.
Are we gonna just leave these guys, or should we just wipe them all out?
Well, that's the end. We decided to let him go, so
Okay.
that's the quest. That's it. Just
Okay.
a little side quest. Little color quest.
That works. We need to go out.
Yeah.
Oh, they want to kill us anyway, huh? Okay, fine. Well, we were going to let you guys live. But since you insisted...
Okay, so now we're headed off to our class quest. Get out to the road. Let me know if you get dismounted. I'm just gonna keep going. Actually,
We had something to turn in back there, didn't we? Yeah, you do.
yeah, we gotta speak to the surveillance officer. Here he is.
Fretched.
You're the crew Major Tyrus sent in, correct? Looks like most of you made it out.
Major? Yes. Yes, your team has secured the tunnels. No, I contacted you immediately, sir.
He wants to know if you made it in time.
Cave 52 has no cargo. They moved whatever it was before I entered.
Sir? We've got dust. Uh-huh. I'm certain, sir.
He's cursing about Imperial intelligence again. You may want to sit down. This usually takes a while.
Sir? Yes, sir. I'll pass the word on. He apologizes for the unnecessary danger. It looks like our battalion is going to be searching the other caves.
At least you'll have a clear mission objective.
Yes, from now until forever. When we uncover the real rebel nests, they're going to pay.
You, on the other hand, are in the Major's good books. He wants to commend you for aiding the battalion. If every soldier we had risked their neck like you, this empire would be a much different place.
Well, I just did it because it would piss the Sith off, and I like doing it. If I can get away with it.
I get a pair of new gloves. Woohoo. Yvidal is turning light side here.
Well, sometimes. I mean, does he really want the heads of a bunch of washouts that couldn't even make it into the academy?
He may just need to go cut some heads.
That just doesn't feel like it's enough of a challenge for him, really. Okay, let's ride up here really quick and get this data pad of Ty Corden. Ty Corden is the sort of big cheese of Balmorra, by the way.
Oh, he is the boss man?
Yeah, he's on the Alliance side, or the
Rebellion, or whatever they call.
Whatever. Yep, we just gotta kill some guys and go click a button down here.
On the way.
Yes, Ty Corden is kind of a big, important guy. He becomes a bigger, more important guy later on in the story. He's on the good guy side, but later
get your
on,
pad?
I don't know. You end up interacting with him in, I believe it's Knights. It's one of the Knights of the Fallen, one of the Fallen Empire quest stories. Is when you get to encounter him. And you deal with him a lot on some of the characters on the other side when the Rebel Alliance. They're not called the Rebel Alliance. My brain is not working right now, so I don't remember what we call them in this.
The Balmorra Resistance?
No, the whole thing. We're the Imperials. They are the...
Sounds like 2 syllables.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called. Okay. Because I'm not playing them today. I've got to take a look at this map. Hold on.
It looks like we have a cave to go to.
Yeah, we both have to go into this little area down here. There's all sorts of sentries. Send my guys off to do chores.
On the way.
Kick a droid in the teeth.
Outpost victory. Outpost victory, everybody.
You're shooting through me and I'm shooting through you.
So we've got to go into that building across the way there.
The one down below. I must have killed this guy at least 24 times by now. He just keeps coming back for more.
You know it. So
yeah.
there's really no way to get down there without dying other than just going.
Well,
We gotta make our way over to the stairway.
Yeah, you gotta go all the way around and down, so, yeah.
We could jump down, but it would probably be pretty ouchy. We could probably jump down over here.
The slides?
This is a place. Yeah, well, we'll just land on top of the thing and then we can run down the slope.
I'll take down the sergeant while I'm here. Master Sergeant, so in honor of Halo,
oh, you went totally not the direction that I would have expected.
Oh, really? I just went down. I'm like, yeah.
No, I meant for us to jump on the top of this thing.
Oh, yeah, I went and slid down the covers. I figured, hey, they're there. Except we need to go around the other side, don't we?
Yeah. I don't have any idea where we're going at this point.
I think we go back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shouldn't have slid down. Sorry.
I thought we were going downstairs. This area can be a little bit confusing. So.
Yeah, I thought it was downstairs too, but I know that there's like an area that's further back. It's up above again. Crap. So I think we climb back up the way we came. Yep.
Oh, except I fell down.
Oh. All clear the space while we're here. Oh, and do some scavenging. I like the way Mako always puts a bullet in the guy's head even after he's going down.
Alright, now I'm caught up with you.
Did you find out where we're going?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
So mine is on the right and yours is on the left.
So can we? You want me to follow you, and then we can come back that way? That way, people can see yours as well.
Yeah, but we can do them in just clockwise order.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Send
There's
an
no reason
elevator.
to do them in a particular order, so we'll just choose clockwise.
Collicoides.
Oh boy, I think the noxious coat of slime on everything is the least of our worries. Coming in here was such a bad idea. Not just the pretty sidekick, Buster.
Collicoides. Collicoides everywhere. Collicoides as far as the eye could see. It was horrible. The egg.
Oops.
Like that. Plant the egg, plant the sonic device so I kick it. Now I wonder if we had killed all these guys before, if they would still be, they'd probably still like reappear and come out and get you.
Yeah, because it's part of your quest. You're attracting these guys to kill them as part of your quest.
Okay.
And we'll get to the big boss one at the end.
Is there? Oh, here it comes. It's Queenie. We are the champions, my friends.
She's waving balls around and going, I'm gonna kill you. And you're saying, you're a giant bug. Okay. That's it. Time to leave.
Okay.
We killed your big bug, so we did your job. Now we gotta go install the transmitter for my job. Install the transmitter.
Ash in the soil and a gun in my hands. Let's go.
I like the way he sprays disinfectant around just to make sure.
Gotta make sure there's no germs around. Republic, that's who it is, the Republic. tell my brain is just not functioning at all today. The other guys, you know. The good guys. Ooh, that's my bonus. Alright. Install this transmitter. Careful, there's poisonous gas in here. That green smoke coming out of the vents will burn you, so don't stand on it.
So he ended up with a Collicoide cough.
Yep, that's what'll happen. Alright. Oh, I found a toe, so I did my loot. Installing the transmitter. I did it. Now let me click the button.
I'm receiving your transmission. Give me a second to fine-tune the frequency and I'll start transferring the data.
Aw, he's so cute with his little ponytail.
There, it's all coming in now. I guess you made it to the outpost okay?
I'm fine. What's your status?
I'm in the grasslands above the valley. Chemish didn't send anyone with me so I can speak freely. It's actually really pretty up here. All this data Chemish wanted us to retrieve. I think some of it's from Greystar. Orders, communiques, all sorts of stuff. Blast. There's a list of collaborators. Balmorrans who've been working with the Empire since the occupation. Chemish hates collaborators.
You're a collaborator yourself, aren't you?
I guess I am. Chemish probably wants to make the list public. If the collaborators are outed, a lot of Balmorrans will want them dead. Some of these guys are officials, factory bosses, the works. If they start getting killed, the governor's gonna punish everyone.
If we don't give Chemish the data, she can't cause trouble. Problem solved.
No good. She already knows the list is here, but I have an idea. Look, I can send the list on to the Imperial authorities. They can set up protection for the collaborators in case Chemish goes public. I know Chemish might get suspicious after what happened with the power cores, but what else can we do?
Get the message out to secure the collaborators. No one else has to die.
All right. I'll do my part. We'll hope Chemish doesn't catch on. I need to sign off and get back to Troida. You should do the same. Send you out.
You two are so good together. Sanji wants to save lives, you want to save lives. It's cute. Shame you'll never find happiness together.
Oh.
It's not my fault men like me.
People just fall at my feet.
They do. Me? I have to push men down there, but it all works out. Anyway, let's get going. No point hanging around here.
I like her.
Oh, Khalil. You're a mess. Alright.
So there's something at the back? Oh, return to entrance.
No, that just will return us to the entrance, which is great if that's what we want to do. But I feel like we might just quick travel. Here's the thing. I've got to go back to Chemish Ore, so my class turn-in is in a different place than yours is. Where do you go to turn in? You have to go,
Well, I have to go to Cavalerin. I have to return to...
Yeah, but that's both of us.
Yeah, and then return to Lieutenant Major Perel.
Okay, so you gotta go back to Sobrik. Okay.
Yeah.
I have to go to. So let's go ahead and go to the Gorinth outpost.
Okay.
And then we'll fly to Troida and go down and talk to Chemish.
Okay.
And then go to Sobrik. How does that sound for a plan?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so we're going to
travel to
Gorinth.
Gorinth Imperial Outpost.
On my way.
Because we have a couple of things to turn in there. And then I have to do that inconvenient flight. But if you want to see the scene with Chemish, you're just going to have to go with me.
All right.
Nothing we can do about it.
Let's see. That guy... Yeah.
This guy over here is who we need to talk to.
No more surprise attacks. Good. Captain Rigel is on Holo. He wants a word with you.
I asked you to do a job, and you sure outdid yourselves. We'll all have medals by the end of this one. Word is, the former Balmorran Minister of Defense Vol'argen might come down to Balmorra. He's playing right into our hands.
I'm glad you're so excited.
Now that the wilds are secured, we're ready for the final push. Colonel Vrain, head of the Imperial Conquest Consolidation Corps, has come to oversee the action. He's at the Sundari outpost, in striking distance of the Resistance's main base. It's now or never.
Okay.
Right.
Balmorra's not so bad, sans the shooting. I bet it was downright pleasant before all this fighting started.
So there's
gotta go talk to this guy called
Yavoris.
This guy right here.
Balmorra's resistance is bleeding out, but too slowly. Any news from the battle?
I've discovered a series of secret resistance supply caches. Interested?
Oh. Oh, this is rich. Ty Corden, stubborn fool. Nobody hides supplies from the Empire. Now they're ours.
Use the data how you want. Just pay me.
Of course. Exceptional work demands equal pay. We'll choke the life from the Resistance with more victories like this. I can't wait.
Yay.
Alright. Now let's hop on the taxi and go talk to Resistance girl, Chemish.
So where are you headed?
Makaran Imperial Outpost Speeder. It's at the lower left.
Lower left.
Travel route is confirmed.
Uh-oh, I may have gone to the wrong one. Nope, nope, there you are, I think. I went the wrong one, sorry. Let me see where you are. You're back at...
It's the Makaran Outpost.
Makaran. Okay, I'm at the remote Makaran Outpost. That's not it? Oh, there's a Makaran Imperial Outpost. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Okay. There's also a remote. I went to the wrong Makaran.
Oh. Yeah. Yep, that's a new one.
There you are. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna sell stuff.
Hop onto our speeders
Please
and
use all
go
products only as
talk
intended.
to Rebel Girl.
Leave well.
Beep beep. Beep beep.
Me beep. I like this.
Beep beep.
Has a real old-fashioned feel to it. Cobbled together.
Beep beep. Got my pink one.
Yep, your Barbie. Your Barbie out.
Barbie speeder.
Barbie car.
I need to tell her, couldn't you have put your resistance hideout somewhere a little more convenient?
Why'd you make me...
Driving out here every single time is such a pain in the butt. This could have been an email.
It's like, I'm open to doing Zoom calls, okay?
Oh, she's gonna be mad about the list of collaborators being gone. But I don't care, because she's mean.
You made
And
it to
I
the
don't like
outpost
her.
okay? Good. Sanju was just showing me the data you sent back. In fact, you did the job pretty well. There's just one little problem.
Uh-oh.
Everything went fine on my end. Is that right? Then explain something. I had a list of collaborators on the outpost computer. Sanju downloaded the list and gave it to me. All good so far. But now the Imperials are posting extra security around my targets. Looks like there's a leak inside my organization. Any ideas?
I've been busy with your missions. Why are you asking me?
You're new here.
Exactly.
I thought fresh eyes might be a help. Maybe not. Greystar will know how to handle this. For now, I need your skills for a special job. I don't have anyone else who can do it.
Sounds like you're starting to rely on me.
If that's what it sounds like, then that's what it sounds like. You know all about the way the Empire and the Republic have been using our planet as a battleground. Pretty obvious stuff. Normally, the Republic doesn't bother us. They've got other worries. But I need someone to get inside the main Republic base.
It won't be simple, but you've come to the right person.
Good attitude. I need you to make a drop to one of our friends in the Republic ranks. Get past the guards, get inside and make the delivery. That's it.
I guess I'll just have to trust you.
Here's the package and the coordinates of your target. He'll know what to do once you make the delivery. We're clearing out this safe house, so I'll contact you once we've settled somewhere else. And be careful at the base. They find you, they kill you.
Boom, boom.
Believe me, I can handle a few soldiers.
See you in a while. If you make it back alive, I can promise we'll be working together a lot.
We'll talk soon. Watch yourself.
Bye, cutie. I hope there's nothing in the Imperial regulations that says that we can't go out with somebody who's also in intelligence, because I'm breaking the rule.
I don't know. You think that's smart?
I don't care, actually.
No, that was
I
a joke.
didn't ask for this job. They put me in it. I was just in the military, minding my own business.
Is it
Like
smart to
that
go
guy
out with
you
someone in
killed.
intelligence?
Alright, let's go to Sobrick and turn in your deal.
Okay.
We've already got the main quest to
At your
destroy
service,
the
sir.
Balmorra Arms Factory, so we're on the right track. Just gotta go pick up your one. Can we take a small break?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can do that.
I need to get another cup of tea on the go. And do a small bio check on my experiments.
Right, as soon as I land, I'm going to put us on a break for about 5 minutes or so, and we will be back. So... Peep speeders landed right on top of mine. Okay, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Hey guys, we're back. Yeah, my mouse was somewhere. Let's see. Oh, I see him. Okay.
You're alive.
You're alive.
Magnificent. Frantic reports of Collicoide attacks are pouring in from all over the planet. I've included a generous bonus with your payment. Colonel Sartius is going absolutely insane. Once Sartius is removed from his position...
Oh yeah, this is this
Admiral
guy's
Ivanus will
secret
certainly consider
plan
my
to
application for
screw
a
everything
promotion.
up so that
It's
his
a flawless plan.
superior will
Don't
get
you
in
agree?
trouble.
Right, exactly.
Do I look like someone who knows how to impress admirals?
Well, I am the most qualified. The Admiral is a very intelligent man. My application will speak for itself. But what if it doesn't? What if it doesn't? Bounty Hunter, though clearly unlearned in these things, you do know how to hunt any prey. Tell me how to approach the Admiral.
Don't hide behind reports and applications. Meet him personally.
No, I can shoot him.
Don't simply offer my name up to the Admiral as a choice to replace Colonel Sartius. Make myself the choice. If
Need
things
to ask
got
him,
bad
what's
enough
his
in
head
there,
like?
Admiral Ivanus would want to conduct another inspection. That could be my opportunity to meet and impress him. I need one final brilliant maneuver to arrange my face-to-face meeting with Admiral Ivanus. And I know just what to do. Reports indicate that the Republic forces that stayed on Balmorra after we invaded are training resistant fighters at the Balmorran arms factory.
Those Republic dogs are as good as dead.
It's not that simple. They're dug in at a location we're trying to take intact. Otherwise, we'd have exterminated them long ago. The Colonel has learned of a secret rendezvous between the Resistance leaders and several off-world allies. His spies planted a homing beacon aboard the Resistance leader's command shuttle. You're going to remove that beacon.
When you say remove, I hear vaporize.
No. The beacon must remain intact. You will move the beacon from the shuttle to a garbage transport. The Colonel will swoop in with his warships to find nothing but garbage-sifting Ugnaughts. The shuttle is in the spaceport at the fortified Balmorran arms factory. Be cautious.
I like the way she always looks at him. It's like, what? What do you want from me?
Alright. Go look at our map and see where our things are.
So we both have to
world
take a
map.
shuttle somewhere.
Yep, we're going to the Sundari Flatland.
Woohoo.
So let's go ahead and just take the taxi. Oh, that's a speeder trainer. What am I doing? I'm all turned around. Because I'm on the other side of the thing.
authorized
that's
destinations.
So, Sundari Imperial Outpost.
Tunnel route is confirmed.
Yep, we gotta go talk to some dudes over there. Alright, we gotta go down the... Oh, other way. We have to go down the stairs over here. Oh, we have a quest to pick up. We can pick up this little quest. There's a couple of quests in here we can
Yeah,
pick
there's
up.
one here. And then there's the one inside, if you want to do that. There's some guy that I passed.
There's one over here, this Watcher 8 guy.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to join and the my tunes, my helpers came back with all sorts of stuff immediately, so it was covering up the joint conversation.
No problem.
Good day. Watcher 8, Imperial Intelligence. I've heard of your successes. I need a team that's capable and discreet. Agent Veld, my top field operative, has failed to check in. Instead, I received some garbled distress signal. I will not abandon Agent Veld. I need him found.
Whatever prompted the distress signal, Veld could already have fallen victim to it.
Your expert opinion notwithstanding, he's survived worse missions without a scratch. I can give you Agent Veld's last known position near the Republic's main landing field, but the rest would be up to you.
We'll ensure your agent is safe and his mission completed.
Glad to hear it. His distress signal was sent from these coordinates. I'll send him an alert to watch for you, but it may not get through. Good luck.
Alright, now let's go talk to the guy in the tent.
Excuse me, what's your clearance? I need someone for a retrieval mission. It's a matter of Imperial security. The Republic raided one of our research posts. A ship escaped with stolen plans for a brand new walker design. Luckily, our gunners just brought the ship down. I need someone trustworthy, to check the crash site and retrieve those plans.
What's in it for me?
Intelligence is providing a reward for the plan's recovery. This is the route to the crash site. Oh, if there are any survivors, kill on site. Take the plans to Agent Nianla. She'll get them to safety. Thanks. It was a stroke of luck meeting you.
Of course it is.
Alright. Down the staircase, the office. Talk to these people over here.
Get in the back seat.
Eternal Rain.
Oh, Mako's got a quest too.
Yeah. So does Kaleo. Have to do those later.
Today, the Balmorran resistance, backed by the government in exile, takes its last pitiful gasp. We have you to thank. It won't be long before the corpse of former Defense Minister Vol'argan is cold in the ground.
I hope to be the one to kill this Defense Minister.
The Resistance, aided by the Republic, has made its headquarters in the Balmorran Arms Factory. It is a heavily fortified facility, but it's not invulnerable. Not with such powerful patriots as yourselves on our side.
I await your orders.
If we may impose on you for one final task in service of the glorious Empire, we need you to break into the factory, shut off its power, and use the period of panic to shut down security. Once this is done, the main attack force can sweep in and wipe out the Resistance. And if you see Vol'argan, kill him.
It's an honor to serve.
Word is the Resistance at the factory have the Republic's backing. They'll be well-equipped and well-trained. For anyone else, this would be a suicide mission. I wouldn't consider it, but I have a good feeling about you.
Oh. The feeling isn't mutual, dude. Let's see, I'm going to ask Mako what's up with her.
Okay.
So this is pretty priceless. There's a ton of buzz on the net about someone breaking into Fothra's place. Fothra's been throwing credits around to find out who did it. No takers. Nemro's paying them to keep quiet. He's having way too much fun watching Fothra suffer.
I didn't think there was anyone on Hutta who wouldn't sell their own mother for a quick credit.
You think that'd be bigger news? Beings with sense of humor located on Hutta. End of universe imminent. You know, Brayden used to say I was unique for having this HoloNet link. But I've no clue how I got it. I've had this implant forever. Parents must have had me teched out as a baby. Who does that?
Maybe they were thinking about your future.
That's hard to imagine. The parents who abandoned me, thinking about my future, Brayden was always encouraging me to look for my past, and I figured street kid from Nar Shaddaa, what's to know? Now, gotta admit he was right. Something weird there.
You want any help? Let me know.
Be careful about promises, buddy, or you'll wind up volunteering to wrestle Rancors on Hutta. Thanks. Really, I appreciate it.
Yay, I got to flirt with her. Okay. And we gotta get out of here? Oh, you're doing something similar?
Leo. Just give me a second.
Okay, no problem.
I'll be done presently. Okay, here we go. Yep, let's get on out of here. Got our orders. We need to... Well, we're gonna have to go up the elevator so we can get to the right road and head out to... we gotta go look for the stolen walker plans, and then we can go to the Balmorran outpost. Or the Sundari, whatever. The arms factory. Arms factory, ahoy!
Arms. Gotta have arms.
Alright, so first...
What about this guy? The Imperial Messenger? Do you know what that is? What's
yeah,
the
we need to talk to him.
We need to talk to him? Okay. I was gonna say it's a purple quest.
Hold up. You're the group that cut a path from Sobrik, right? Got orders from the planetary governor to find you. You're needed at this war conference, Priority Alpha 1.
A war conference is still a conference. Maybe you don't know who I am.
Just what the HoloNet gossip says, but you'll be paid for your time. The Dark Council sent an emissary, big-time Sith Lord, to personally review the status of the Balmorran occupation. This conference will determine the next stage of the ground campaign. Whole war's about to be decided, and the governor wants your expertise.
This emissary of the Dark Council. What do we know about him?
Sith politics aren't my business. One of Darth Mar's servants is what I hear, but don't know anything else. Assigning black level clearance. No one will cause you trouble. Be quick though. They're starting any minute.
Alright. So let's go off this way. So we can look for those stolen walker plans first.
Go through all the stolen walkers.
We gotta go try to find them from these guys over here.
Yep. Can I scavenge that? Nope. That's archaeology. Hey, woo, I got level 31.
I think they're on this star guy in the middle, but I don't. They could be on anybody, I guess.
Going after the captain?
Mm-hmm.
I pull him, Mako pulls him. Cleo pulls him. I won't yank the guy around on a string. Does he feel like a yo-yo yet?
Oh, here they are. That data pad on the ground is the stolen ones. So this thing right here where I'm standing.
Instead of the stolen walker plans.
The stolen walker plans. I don't know.
Go ahead and read it.
Yeah. Well.
It's going fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something about Jedi survivors. Whatever.
We don't want no
so we gotta come
survivors.
Up here and do this. That was super fast, man. We got the basics, though. Go kill 6 of these guys. Oh, yeah. Stolen walker plans, I think, are inside one of these buildings, but I cannot remember which one. It might not even be the same one every time.
I went the other direction, so I need to circle back here. And you got someone just like wandering aimlessly into your view. Or you check inside the building?
Eyesight. Yep.
Got a ton of people in here.
All the mobs have terrible eyesight. All of them. Oh! I got the stolen walker plans! Woohoo! Did you get them?
Nope.
Okay, we gotta kill more people until you get them. Back here.
Of course, there's more guys in the back of the building, so I was wiping out all of them. Oh, that's gonna be it. Yep, I did. Okay.
Woot. Alright, so we gotta go talk to what's-her-face, the boss lady. So first, let's just go turn in these stolen walker plans really quickly. Oops. Now up. There's a lady sort of in a bombed out crater in the middle of the zone who will take our quest and maybe give us another one. See the flags? The banners?
Mm-hmm.
That's our little weird base in the middle of a cratered battlefield. Strange, weird, Imperial stuff. Okay. We talked to this lady. This nice
Urgent.
lady right here.
Agent
These are the
Ninia.
stolen walker plans, I take it. So, Lieutenant Quisoon finally did something right by choosing you. Imperial Intelligence
Lana
appreciates
Benito
your hard
voice
work.
again.
I'll personally ensure these plans are secured. Congratulations.
Thank you, Nania. Nianla.
No, talk to this guy. Sergeant Tulsar.
From the look of you, I don't need to ask if you can handle a gun. Interested in some target practice? Simple.
As long as he
Big
can chop
reward
heads
from
off.
upstairs, and the targets aren't even moving. The Republic scattered gun turrets along the defensive line, and my forces can't break through.
That sounds like a cause I can get behind. What do I do?
Hit the turrets with everything you've got. I'll contact you when there's a breach we can get through. Good hunting.
Okay.
Shoot 6 guns.
Yep, we need to go back to the Imperial outpost, though, because we gotta talk to the boss lady. So, you want to ride back there, or should we quick travel?
We can ride. It's fine.
Alright, let's
The scenic route.
The scenic bomb route. The route we could get murdered on.
Nah.
Murdered by bombs is good. By Republic bombs.
I've yet to see that happen. You think it could actually happen in the game?
Yeah, if we got dismounted and bombed at the same time. Those little thingies do damage. It's not a lot of damage, but it does do damage. If your health was very low, I suppose you could probably die from one. I don't know.
Well, if it balances you around.
Yeah. Now we gotta go talk to a weird Sith lady. I'm warning you now, she looks like she's got the plague.
Cool.
Don't freak out, because she's got a real sexy voice, but she looks like the back end of a bus.
Well, I'm wearing a mask, so...
That's good. She's got her
Do you
dark
know the
side
worst
showing,
part,
isn't it?
Governor?
It's pretty... Looks like she's been hitting the bottle, doesn't it?
I didn't. Exactly. You didn't even own up to your mistakes. That's why the Dark Council gave this planet to me.
Please.
Watch and enjoy. I am Darth Lacris, and I'm here to cleanse Balmorra. They say you're the best bounty hunter. You're wasted working for those incompetents in Sobrik.
They may be incompetent, but the work pays dividends.
I'm sure it does. You're all here because I asked the governor to bring me his best. Balmorra has a problem.
My friends in the Resistance, I won't take much time. The Empire says it owns Balmorra. The Republic says it's yours. We're gone. But you and I know Balmorra's won with sweat and tears, and my boys will stand by your side until everyone knows it.
Grand Marshal Jaquetta, formerly of the Republic Army.
Officially, he and his troops went rogue after the Republic withdrew from this sector. Ever since, they've been holed up under siege, aiding the resistance and fortifying their position. You may have met their scouting parties already.
If these men are ex-Republic, aren't they violating the peace treaty?
Not so long as the Republic government denies any official involvement. Jaquetta and the Resistance are based in the Balmorran Arms Factory, home of the brightest engineers in the galaxy. I'm told the factory's generators are inexhaustible, its defenses cutting edge, its barricades block our scans, giving the Resistance peace and privacy.
We can't hurt them, but they can't hurt us while they're contained in there.
And what if they stop being contained? Jaquetta may have officially gone rogue, but the Republic still supports him. They fund his revolution from the shadows, make supply drops in secret. Those Republic hypocrites want the arms factory as a beachhead, and as Balmorra's new governor, I say we take it before they mount a full invasion.
One small team should be able to penetrate the defenses. It'll be dangerous, but I can handle it.
Obliterate the factory defenses. Lower the barricades that block our scans, and I'll have an army at your back. And if you can, bring me proof of Republic involvement on Balmorra. We'll expose their lies on a galactic stage.
Alright. Well, okay, here's some difficulty. We are 15 minutes from the end of our stream time for today, and we are not going to be able to do this line of quests in that time. So what do we want to do instead?
Well...
Because this is kind of a long series that we're in here right now with our class quests and with I'm just checking the map. Yep, with our class quests and all of the, if you look at the world map, you can see that all of our quests are now, class quests and world quests and side quests are all on this little portion of the map right here.
Yeah, it's up in the top, or the middle right corner, yeah.
Yep, and when we get into the arms factory is actually pretty big. And it has, there's a whole lot of running and changing levels and going up and down and all that kind of stuff. So we should start that next time. But if you want to, we can finish doing our stationary guns right here. Get those finished.
Destroy the stationary guns, yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't we go ahead and do that?
Okay. And then we can go back to the fleet and see about getting some armor upgrades made. I've been trying to send my people off for supplies, and I don't know if they have enough yet, but we'll see what we got by the end of the session.
Yeah, I haven't done any additional work on my character since last stream.
Yeah. It's been a tough couple of weeks for me. I just haven't been that well, so. Last night, Hector was dancing on my head for the whole night, just insisting that he needed out of the room, out of the room, out of the room. And he wanted to go into another room in the house, and it turned out that it was because Odie, our other dog, had gotten out of his bed in here and gone to sleep in the other room.
Oh, so you wanted to be with him.
Yeah, I could not figure out what the problem was.
You've got your whole life ahead of you, son.
I was like, what is it? And I couldn't see the other one. But he did wake me up several times over the night, trying to get me to let him in with the other dog.
But I tire of repeating myself.
Which is so
Where
weird
are the resistance leaders hiding?
Go back to Drummond Toss, where you belong.
He's like, you know, he sleeps with me. The other dog sleeps on a bed on the floor, and they're not made to sleep anywhere. They pick where they sleep.
Right.
And so he always chooses to sleep in the bed with me. But for some reason, just not having the other dog in the room was enough to really upset him all night long. Poor guy. He was just like, I want my friend! Where's my friend? So, I barely got any sleep last night. Here's the upshot of that very rambly long conversation. That's the reason why my brain is particularly not working well today, because of that. Okay, I think I see a thing up on the hill. I don't remember if I have to go into the little place for this. Okay, now I think I know what we need to do.
I'm gonna go. It says Peep needs sleep.
Kill these guys.
Mill says that Peep needs her sleep.
Peep does need her sleep. Peep is very useless without her sleep, for sure. Not even kidding. Alright, you know what? I think we've actually got to... Let me just take a little peek around this ledge here. Okay, nope, I think...
Isn't it?
I think we have to go up and around and over and onto the base where
Aren't these the two guns that we have to dismantle or destroy right here? Oh.
I think there's several of them.
I was gonna say there's like a plate or something on there that you have to touch, right?
Yeah.
But I don't see.
I don't remember.
I don't see it here.
Maybe it's these guys out here, actually. Yep. Yeah, you see the
ones down below?
Cannons? Yeah.
Oh, I see them. Okay. How about you take the left, I take the right, and
Okie doke.
do it that way.
Sure.
Hey guys.
Tell me if you don't get credit. I'm about to murder one. You don't want to get too far from it. Did you get credit for that gun? Dag. Did you get credit for that gun?
I don't know.
I did one, and you did one, right?
Well, I haven't shut anything down yet.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm killing a lot of dudes. I'm getting credit for the killing the guys.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't too far away from
Alright.
you.
I got that gun that you did.
Yeah, good.
So now I've got 3 guns.
I've got 3 of 6.
Yeah, same. We got credit for wiping out the same gun.
Sweet.
There's got to be one more. Either that or we just screwed ourselves.
We gotta go over to the next section. On the right. Okay, over here.
All right.
You get it?
Yep, we're done.
Okay, so we've got a now for the updated for the rest of the... We have to kill... destroy BAF 1010 artillery droids twice. So those guys are this guy here. Those guys are this guy. That was... So, such great communication. There's another one over across the way here.
I like punching robots.
Robots! Yes! So this next section that we're about to get into next week, this hunt for Grand Marshal Chiquetta and everything, it's why I do the Imperial, planet quest on Balmorra every time on the Imperial side. Because it's fun. And I like it. I don't like the Republic side as much, because it's mostly just killing Collicoides. It's not as interesting.
The Republic side is the one where you have to go and help the guy with the radar and stuff.
Suicidal. This is just stupid.
So we gotta go down here and talk to that sergeant. And then we'll be done for the day. We'll come back here next week and finish up our Balmorra arms factory and finish up Balmorra all together.
Knew I could count on you. My forces will make it through. Great work.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Yippee. Right. Thanks for the credits.
It's time for me to go to the fleet and do some crafting.
Please use all products only as intended.
I got all kinds of stuff in my bag I need to sort through. So, you're going to the fleet, are you?
Yes.
Quick travel. Personal starship, emergency fleet pass. Do I have it? No, I don't. That's okay. Galaxy map. Can I go to the fleet? Imperial fleet. Yes, I can. Travel now. Mill says can't wait till next week.
Balmorra Arms Factory is really fun.
And if I don't see you between now and then, have a good day, have a good afternoon, have a good evening. Love you all. See you next time. Bye now.